Today we're going to do a bit of a casual get ready with me using the Natasha Denona palette that I personally curated, let's call it. So if you missed that video, I'll link it down below for you, but basically I did a video where I went through my entire Natasha Denona collection and I created out of her shades kind of my dream palette for right now. So I'm going to use that palette today in the get ready with me and, you know, other fun makeup and bits and bobs and have a good old-fashioned makeup time. So hopefully that sounds interesting to you. If it does, let's go ahead and do the YouTubey things. Go ahead and give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and let's get into it. So let's start with the eyes. I normally actually start with the Rose Ink concealer just on my lids. This is in the shade LX20. I don't have a sponge. Hold please. I normally start off with this concealer on the lids when I haven't put any foundation down, just because I like to kind of add a little bit of color, and I use that concealer just because I don't actually like it as an under eye concealer, so at least this way I'll get my use out of it, you know? Instead of using my good concealers on my eyes. I do also prime with my Rare Beauty eye primer. And usually I also take a little bit of Gimme Brow from Benefit and just fluff the brows a teensy bit. We're gonna film with this one today. I'm so excited. So if you missed this video again, I'll link it down below for you guys, but essentially I just went through all of my Natasha Denona palettes and picked out, well, from the palettes that you can like pop the shades out, and picked out some shades and created a palette that is like my dream palette right now. I say right now because, you know, my tastes always change. What I'm in the mood for always changes. So this is a palette that this is inspiring me at the moment. Let's start with an R104 from What's Up Beauty. And after this, I'm actually going to be filming my top 10 favorite lipsticks video, and I'm going to have to swatch all the lipsticks. So I am going to keep this pretty simple, which is probably annoying for you guys, so I'm sorry, but that's where we're at. So I'm taking this shade right here. This is a shade out of Glam. I don't know the name off the top of my head, I apologize, but it is from Glam. And I'll just start by working this into the crease. It was so much fun creating this palette. I really, I 100% am going to be doing more of those videos. I'm hoping the feedback was good in the comments. It'll already be up, so I'll already know, but you know, I'm actually filming this immediately after like filming that video, so I don't know yet. But I had so much fun. I really like creating. I actually bought a heap of Sydney Grace singles in Black Friday, like on top of I've got the Mel like retro bundle, but I also bought a heap of Sydney Grace singles on top of that because the quality was just so good in the Black Friday sales. So I might yeah, do a video with those or something. I'm gonna take this shade now. Right here, this one is out of Metropolis. I'll just pick up my Pat McGrath Labs Intensifies stick first and pop that down. I cannot believe it is 3 weeks till Christmas, you guys. I cannot believe it. I just don't know where the year has gone. Where has the year gone? I'm just picking up my Rapper number 2 and I'm gonna go into that shade from Metropolis. I haven't even put my Christmas tree up and it's like the 2nd of December here, and that is ludicrous because normally I put it up in November. I don't care if you judge me, go ahead. I love having my Christmas tree up. I love Christmas. I love everything about it. You know, we don't have a big family or anything like that, but just me personally, I personally just get in the spirit of it. I really love having my own little Christmas party all day, every day, having like hot chocolates, peppermint hot chocolates, candy canes, you know, putting Christmas carols on. You know, and working from home, I just literally have like a Christmas party at my desk all day, every day. It's brilliant. So yes, I love Christmas, and the fact that my Christmas tree isn't up yet because I haven't had time, I am heartbroken, but don't you fret. It'll already be up by the time you guys see this, but today's the 2nd, and I'm putting it up today. I will stay up all night if I have to get that tree up. It has got to go up. You only get a limited time frame to celebrate Christmas each year, and it is my favorite time of year, so it is going up today. So anyway, I'm very excited. I'm just dipping back into that first transition shade, and I'll just tidy it up a little bit. And then I'm just going into a Refa number 13, and I'm going to go into this one right here. I keep going to say the shade names that are actually, well, this one's actually from the My Dream palette. This is actually Aspiration, I do know that. But I keep going to say the shade names that are on this palette, forgetting that this is not correct. I'm just tapping this on the outer corner. I'm not going to take it through the crease. I'm just deepening the outer corner a little bit. I'm just going to pick up this Delium Tools 775, and I'm going to dip a bit into this one right here, and this is that kind of green sparkly shade from Metropolis, and I'm just going to pat it over that bronzy, yeah, I guess bronze for lack of a better color word, olivey bronze, just to add some sparkle. I said I was going to do a really simple look, and in my head it was pretty much just going to be like one match. And here we are, full glam naturally. But I think most of the lipstick shades will match. Okay, let's go ahead and move on to base makeup, shall we? For primer, I'm taking the Huda Beauty Glowish Blow Jam. I just love this stuff. It's so funky. It's really an innovative product, I think. It's so cooling. It reminds me of, like, you know how you get that real fresh feeling from, and let me know if this is just me that feels this, but you know how you get that real fresh feeling when you use the Chanel Water Fresh tint? Not the Complexion Touch, but the Water Fresh tint? That's what this feels like. I think that's why I like it so much. I will use my Bobbi Brown Color Corrector in Light Bisque. For foundation, I'm going to take my Haus Labs foundation in the shade 110. Such a lovely foundation, this one. She really, like, you know, turned her brand around from like that horrible Amazon brand that she did. I mean, it wasn't horrible, that's probably dramatic, but you know, it just wasn't anything innovative or impressive in any way, shape or form. And she's really turned it around to be, you know, a really incredible, worthwhile brand in my opinion anyway. I love every single product I've tried so far from the brand, like genuinely would repurchase. Really, really like the products. So, you know, credit where credit is due. It must have been like Amazon holding her back, right? I mean, she did say that when she switched to Sephora, was that, you know, she wanted to move to Sephora so that she could do what she wanted with the brand, whereas Amazon was like refusing it. So it must have just been that, I guess. There's something to be said for like just letting creatives do their thing, right? Concealer, an exciting news. Space NK, which if you don't shop at Space NK, especially if you're from Australia, like check it out because they do pretty much free shipping. I think it's like if you spend over $49, you get free shipping, and like most products from there would be that anyway. And their shipping's really quick, and they do discounts. Like I just got a heap of stuff on Black Friday, like Sol de Janeiro and Tatcha. I got it 25% off, which we can only get that at Mecca here in Australia, and they never ever do a discount. Same with NARS, I got this 25% off. So I love the NARS Soft Matte Concealer. I have the shade Vanilla, but it is a touch too light for my under eyes. So I got, while this was on 25% off, Creme Brulee, which is way too dark for me. But if I tap this on first and then go over the top with Vanilla, I think this is gonna be perfect for my under eyes, and I can actually use it on my under eyes. So happy days. And you don't really need a lot of this concealer, which I really like. And this is a really good spot concealer too. I really do like this NARS concealer. I'm just gonna spot conceal with this Creme Brulee shade too. It's more orange looking in the pot, but it's actually quite a lovely neutral shade. This giant pimple that is no longer a pimple, but a lump that will not go away. Well, I guess it's still a pimple then, but you know what I mean. I'm just going into the shade Vanilla now to just brighten up the under eye, just a touch. I think in the new year, I was gonna do it this year, but I just think with all the video ideas that I actually have, and I just thought it was still like a month and a half till Christmas, but anyway, it's not. Anyway, with all the video ideas that I have for December, I'm not gonna get it in this year, but I think in January, I'll do another going through my makeup collection and picking out makeup that's like nearly used up and like putting it in my everyday makeup drawer and like focusing on using it up. I guess like a project pan, but it's not a pan. It's like actually like I want to finish this product completely, because I have a few that's like pretty close to being done again, which is, I think that's pretty exciting and impressive, you know. Let's use Nutcracker. This is a Vision Flush from Danessa Myricks. I'm just going to blend it out with a Refa 4. We'll see how this Rev 4 goes actually. I think last time I found, yeah, no. She likes a sponge, this product. See, as soon as you use a sponge, it just melts in, but if you use a brush, it just doesn't seem to like it. I actually find this product is really similar to the Charlotte Tilbury Contour Wand, but not in that horrible Contour Wand packaging. And I think I like this one more. It kind of melts into the skin a bit more than the Charlotte Tilbury one. Also, the Charlotte Tilbury one breaks me out, which is annoying. And let's get rid of this little chinny chin here. Has anyone ever had that? You know how you can get the injections in your chin to melt the fat? Have any of you had that? And if so, what was your experience? Because I hate my chin fat here. And I think it's not even necessary. I mean, some of it would be weight, but I think it's also just age. And I'm wondering if that will, if I got rid of this bit right here, what will that do? I mean, you don't have to do that. Like, do not feel like you need it. I just would like it. Because when I smile, I feel like I'm just like this. Anyway, you don't need to know that. For under eyes, let's set with this Kaleidos powder. This is the Kaleidos Symphony Face Illuminator in Light, and I very much like it. This is a Sigma F35. I'm just gonna press this into the under eyes and a little bit through the T-zone here. The Kaleidos powders are honestly really brilliant. Very, very impressed with them. Now let's do Haus Labs powder for the rest of the face. I might just take it on a powder puff today. I've noticed I've needed to go back to setting my face really with a powder puff during the summer months here because my skin's gone back to being like quite oily. So in winter I can get away with setting my face with a powder, a brush, but not in summer. I'm just gonna quickly go off camera and do my brows and then we'll come back and finish up. So, well, like the rest of the face, you know what I mean? Anyway, let's do that. Brows are on. Let's go ahead and bronze. I'm gonna use my Victoria Beckham bronzing brick. And this is my A507 from BK Beauty. Do you know what I did? I broke my BK 101. Yeah, it's a long story, but I broke it washing it and yeah. And I'm sad, so I have to go and buy a new one because I can't be without a BK 101, can I? I just can't. It's just the best foundation brush, but yeah. Anyway, I broke it, so. Sigh. Who else loves that in December every YouTuber posts like every day? Because I do. That's like, I love it. There's so much content to watch and like a lot of variety of content. I've really been getting into vlogs. I've actually been thinking about starting maybe some vlogs of my own. I don't really do a lot. So, but just to, you know, give you guys, oh, this is the Haus Labs Sunstone highlighter, by the way. Just to give you guys like a little bit of, you know, I like seeing behind the scenes, you know, I love watching like Michelle Wong's vlogs and Angie's vlogs and everyone's vlogs really. But I think if I do it, I might do it like how Kaki's doing it, where I just do like a membership or something and it like make it like $1 or something, but like, that way it's just for the people that, you know, maybe really want to see it, I guess, and you're not kind of getting these people that, anyway, you know what I mean. So yeah, I haven't decided yet though, we'll see. I might do a few test runs of like vlogging on my own and then see how I feel about it. So I'm thinking about doing that, but I love that everyone puts out so much content in December. It's brilliant, but then I get really sad in January because I feel like no one puts out any content, and I get why. Well, you guys might not know why, but you get paid the absolute least from YouTube in like January, February. I'm gonna take the Item Beauty It's Verified blush today, by the way. You get paid like pittance. I shouldn't say pittance, but you get paid pretty low in January. It depends on your market, I think, though, because I saw Catherine Manning. I don't know if you guys watch Catherine Manning. This is a refer number 5, by the way. She's like she used to be like a how to make it on YouTube, how much money did I earn this month on YouTube kind of YouTuber, and then now she's just gone, and she used to have like a separate vlog channel. Someone is revving their car outside, and now she's just gone like full vlog, like I think she's just a normal like kind of vlog channel on her main channel now, so she's kind of more just vlogs. Anyway, she was saying that her videos did the absolute best in January, because like her older videos when she was doing like her how to make it on YouTube, because she would do like a lot of like what I made last year on YouTube and videos, and like how to make it on YouTube in 2023, say blah blah blah. So she'll do that kind of stuff. Whereas like I think with beauty, it doesn't really make money in January because people aren't buying like Christmas presents anymore. People are probably like tightening their wallets a lot because they've spent all their money at Christmas or whatever holiday that you may or may not celebrate, that kind of a thing. So you don't really make as much money. But on the flip side of that is then that usually the creators take that time to have some time off, which I get. Everyone needs time off, especially creative people. I know people kind of get a bit funny about YouTubers. I'm just going to take my benefit professional settings spray as a side note. YouTubers kind of going on about taking time off and stuff. But, creatives especially do need actual time off, maybe not from like working specifically, but off creative work, because you burn out very, very quickly. And, sometimes taking a step away actually makes you more creative. Anyway. So I get why they need time off. They deserve time off, and when are they going to do it? But it just sucks because I feel like they all take it in January, and then in January you're like twiddling your thumbs being like, so what content do I watch? I guess that's when you like branch out your content. But anyway, I'll be here in January. Don't you worry. I think I'm going to do a Pat series. I've said this already, in January. So there'll be a lot of videos. But yeah. Just putting some more blush on because in person I do not look washed out, but I feel like it looks super pale on camera. So anyway, whatever. I just quickly went and put my Victoria Beckham brown eyeliner in my top waterline and my Melt Cosmetics olive eyeliner in my bottom waterline. So let's do this lower lash line. I'm going to take this shade right here. This is from the Glam palette on a Dillium Tools 777 shader brush, and run that underneath here. Question, if you like watching vlogs, regardless of the genre, who is your favorite? Like, who do you watch? And if you watch things other than beauty on YouTube, which I do, I actually really like watching LawTube. I'm really into LawTube for some reason. Anyway, I think it's because I used to want to be a lawyer. Anyway, I say anyway a lot. I'm so sorry. And also the coffee has kicked in today, can you tell? I'm just going to take a touch of this shade right here on a Refa 3. Let me know what your favorite kind of YouTube videos are to watch outside of beauty. I'd be interested. I'm looking for, I'm looking to expand my horizons, if you will. Not in terms of like my content, but just what I watch. We need an inner corner. Picking up a little pencil brush. For the inner corner, I'm going to go into this one, which is out of the Retro Glams. Palladium, I think is the name of it. Just a little dab, not a lot. That is it for this little palette today. I actually really like this. I'm digging it. I should hope so. I picked the colors. I'm going to take the Saie Mascara. Has anyone tried this? Because I really have been liking it. I've never heard anyone talk about it before, but for an everyday mascara, I think it's really nice. And it comes off so easy at the end of the day, which is a requirement for me. Time for lips. I'm absolutely going to use my Natasha My Dream combo, so the lip liner and the lipstick and probably the lip gloss as well. So let me go ahead and put this on. Okay, so that's the finished makeup look. Let me go do my hair and we'll zoom out so you can see the full thing. So 2 seconds. This is the finished makeup look. What do you guys think? I really like it. I feel very me in this look. I always love a dark kind of, I mean, it's dark, but it's not like crazy dark, you know what I mean? It's like a smoky eye, but I feel like it's a very wearable smoky eye. Anyway, let me know your thoughts down below. Hopefully you enjoyed the video and hopefully you enjoyed seeing me use my little palette here. I actually really like this. I wasn't sure in the video when I finished doing it. I was like, oh, it really came together when I put it in here. But now that I've played with it, I'm like, actually, I really like this. And I'm going to be using this for a bit. I can tell. Okay, let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. If you're watching till this point, you're an absolute legend. I appreciate you so, so much. And if you haven't already, pretty please give the video a thumbs up and subscribe. And other than that, I hope you have the most amazing day wherever you are in the world. And I will see you next time. Bye.